very good morning to all my dear students. How are you all, children? I hope you all are safe and sound at home and eagerly waiting for all these classes to begin. So here we are with our chemistry class today, and as it's an introductory class after the vacation, I'd like to simply give a brief introduction regarding the various topics that we are going to learn and that we have already learned. So let us just recapitulate what all we have. Our chemistry syllabus is very nicely tailored, it is very nicely designed, and it has got 4 chapters, and all of them give you a complete understanding of what the matter is. So about the matter that we see in our surroundings. So by the end of the 4th chapter, you will have a complete understanding regarding the matter, what is matter composed of, and about the tiniest particles of the matter, everything in detail. So follow my lessons carefully, and if you had followed all the video lessons of mine regarding this first chapter, matter in our surroundings, and the offline classes that we dealt in the month of April, so you will have no problem in understanding the other lessons too. As you know that we have already covered many topics from this lesson, like if you just recall, we learnt about what is matter. Can you give me the definition of matter? Yes, it's something that has mass and occupies some space. And what is it composed of? It is composed of molecules. Everything that you see in our surroundings, in the nature, is nothing but matter, because it has got some weight and it occupies some space, right? So what is this matter composed of? As I already told you, it is composed of molecules. I had given you one flow chart, like a concept map regarding what matter is. Please do follow all those video lessons again so that we can go ahead in the chapter. Just for recapitulation, let me just briefly give you an idea about what matter is. So as I told you that it is composed of, molecules, and they can be like pure molecules, pure substances, and impure substances. As I told you that most of the substances occur in a mixed state, nothing but in an impure state. So they are called as mixtures, right, children? Very few actually we can see that they exist in pure state. So the pure substances of matter can be regarded as elements and compounds, and the impure substances can be categorized as mixtures. And there also we have, like, the classification of mixtures. If you talk about, we have homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixture. Are you recollecting all the points that I taught you? Yes, homogeneous mixture, heterogeneous mixture, and what all come under them. So elements and compounds both are regarded as pure substances, right, children? So we have learned here about, basically about the matter that we see. So the first chapter in chemistry, we learn about things that we see. So what we see from outside, like only about the physical, the state or the nature of the matter. So here we see, first of all, the first topic in our lesson is nothing but the characteristics of matter. So here we learn that matter is composed of very tiny particles. We are not going much deeper. We don't have anything much deeper into this topic matter. But superficially, just like that, we will be just revising all the basic concepts that we learned in our lower classes. Just like, all these are made up of very tiny particles, and they are, what are the different characteristics? Can you recall, children? Yes, they are of very small size, and they are in continuous motion. They continuously move. They have space between them. The movement is actually, if you see more points regarding it, you can say that the kinetic energy associated with the particles of the matter, like the moving. Once I say that the particles are moving, that means they are associated with some amount of kinetic energy, and how this kinetic energy get affected by various factors. If you increase the temperature, what will happen? If you increase the pressure, what will happen? So all that we learned in this chapter. We have also learned about the states of matter. So we have been learning right from childhood about the states of matter. Basically, there are three states of matter. The other 2 are there, but you will be learning in higher classes. For now, you please, I made you do some, I had given you some assignments to do regarding the different properties by virtue of which these 3 states of matter particularly differ. Right, we learned about the compressibility, we learned about the volume, we learned about the shape, the fixed boundaries, the hardness, etc., etc. So the density, all that we have learned, the basic things were taught in the offline classes, and some of them were posted in the online classes too. Please do follow those video lessons and get a good understanding about the matter that we see. That's all. We are not going much deeper at the atomic level here. Just physically what we are seeing, we are going to learn. The next thing that I posted during in the just before the vacation was about the interconversion between the states of matter. What are the different factors that affect the interconversion? And here we learned about two very important definitions, that is the latent heat of fusion and the latent heat of evaporation, children. This is the hidden heat that a substance absorbs, and without showing any rise in the level of the temperature stands still during the state conversion, the conversion of one state into another. And during this time, what happens is, there are so many changes that are happening at the molecular level, and things change, like the solid gets converted into a liquid at a particular temperature that is specific for a given substance, and likewise from the liquid state to the vapor state as well. So there exists one more interconversion, which is nothing but directly from the solids to vapor, right? That's called a sublimation. Really good, right, children? So all that we had learned. And then there is like one more last topic that I'm going to post today. One of the last topics, 2 or 3 topics are there about the evaporation, children. How is it different from vaporization, and how what are the various factors that affect this evaporation? We are going to learn today. So after these 2 topics, last 2 topics are remaining. After these 2 topics, I will be just reposting all those video lessons again, so that those who have missed can actually view those, watch those videos, and get a good knowledge about the first chapter in our chemistry. Because if you are strong in this first chapter, the next chapter is nothing but, we'll be going little deeper, and we'll be learning about, is the matter really pure? So is the matter really in our surroundings pure? So we will be checking, we'll be going little deeper into the matter, at the molecular level, and we'll see whether, it is composed of same type of substances or particles or not, and the various techniques by which they can be purified or separated. That we'll be learning under the heading called separation techniques. All that, the first and the second chapter, even a little bit of the third chapter also has, so many basics that we had already learned in our lower classes. Just, 1 or 2 new things are introduced in every chapter. But the 4th chapter, it's like, more or less, you will be learning new things in the 4th chapter. So, all in all, I can say that the chemistry this year is going to be really easy if you follow all the homeschooling classes and video lessons, and hopefully if everything goes on well, let's hope that we all meet soon in our regular schooling, offline classes hopefully, and we are going to really enjoy our chemistry syllabus. Okay, so now I'm posting a video about evaporation. Please do watch it and learn.